KBRFradio.com news, I'm Derek Sidian, and this is the weekly news recap brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonmemorials.com, memorials that matter. A man was arrested for recklessly firing a gun outside his apartment in Dent. Prosecutors say that 33-year-old Ethan James Goodspeed shot multiple rounds from a revolver outside his apartment just before 11 Sunday night, prompting neighbors to contact 911. Goodspeed's next-door neighbor told Ottertail County deputies that he and his wife were woken up by nearby gunshots, and he told her to stay low and hide in the closet. Goodspeed initially denied having any knowledge of gunshots being fired, but later admitted to deputies that he had fired 5 or 6 rounds into the air because he had never shot the gun before. In a search of the apartment, deputies found a revolver with several digits missing from the serial number. Goodspeed was taken into custody and held at the Ottertail County Detention Facility for recklessly discharging a firearm in a municipality and intentionally discharging a firearm that endangers safety. He made his first court appearance Tuesday morning. A man and woman are accused of fleeing a traffic stop and causing a standoff Monday afternoon on I-94 near Evansville. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office was investigating a stolen vehicle at the Bergen rest stop when the driver fled. Deputies used a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle, then pinned it against a guardrail. The suspects refused to exit, and the driver put on heavy clothing, a tactic known to law enforcement to defeat less than lethal weapons. This prompted officers to deploy pepper balls, and both surrendered. 41-year-old Nicholas Sleen of Tower and 20-year-old Allison Jacobs of Eveleth were arrested on various charges, including fleeing in a motor vehicle, fifth-degree possession of a controlled substance, possession of stolen property, and prohibited persons in possession of firearms or ammunition. The incident temporarily diverted traffic at the Evansville exit. A woman from Fergus Falls was injured in an accident this weekend that left a man from Hutchinson dead. The State Patrol says a UTV and a pickup collided on Highway 7 east of Hutchinson Saturday evening. Both vehicles were heading west. The driver of the UTV, 80-year-old William Christensen of Hutchinson, died at the scene. The driver of the pickup, 82-year-old Alan Hoff of Fergus Falls, was not injured, but his passenger, 77-year-old Patricia Hoff, was transported to the Hutchinson emergency room for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. A homeless man in Fergus Falls has been arrested for selling drugs. Prosecutors say 45-year-old Luke Ledbetter was taken into custody Tuesday afternoon after he was found in possession of 291 grams of methamphetamine that was packaged into baggies. Fergus Falls police say the arresting officers initiated a traffic stop on Ledbetter for driving into an opposing lane of traffic and taking a left turn without using a blinker. During a search of the vehicle, police found the drugs as well as a black 9mm handgun with extended magazine and ammunition. Ledbetter made his first court appearance Thursday morning and has been charged with first-degree sale of drugs, first-degree possession of meth, first-degree aggravated possession of drugs, and possessing a firearm as a convict. A man was hurt in a crash in rural Battle Lake Monday morning. State troopers say that at around 9:30, a pickup truck pulling a trailer and a mid-sized car were heading north on Highway 78 south of Battle Lake, and the two vehicles collided. The driver of the car, 60-year-old Todd Lapagard of Ashby, was transported to Lake Region Healthcare in Fergus Falls for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. The 22-year-old pickup driver was not injured. Another pickup driver is hurt after a crash in rural Ottertail Thursday night. Troopers say 23-year-old Cody Jacobs of Henning was heading east on Highway 108 east of the city of Ottertail at around 8:30 when his pickup left the road near 477th Avenue. Jacobs was brought to Perham Health for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. Troopers say he was not wearing a seatbelt at the time of the accident. The city of Fergus Falls officially has a new chief of police. On Monday night, Mayor Anthony Hicks officially swore in Justin Paul, who most recently served as captain of the Bettendorf Police Department in Iowa. After the ceremony, Paul talked about how much the community welcomed him during the interview process.
A lot of it is about a community and about how you get treated, and that has always been important to me. And so when I came up here for the interviews, I was treated so well, and when I met the officers, treated so well. And that just means a lot. And so my commitment to you is that I will show you the same dignity, the same respect. And this department in this city, it's very clear to me that they do what they feel like is the best that they can do to support the community. And so not necessarily everybody always agrees, and that's okay, but if you have a common purpose and a common goal, that's a good place to start.
Paul is taking over for Chief of Public Safety Kyle Berggren, who announced his retirement earlier this year after over 23 years of service to Fergus Falls. This has been the Weekly News Recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonemmemorial.com, memorials that matter. For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian. Tune in at 5 o'clock every Friday afternoon on KBRFradio.com or on the Fergus Now app to stay up to date with local news. Find more stories on KBRFradio.com. Sign up for email news sent right to your inbox, delivered by Cooper's Office Supply.